last couple of days talking about how the lending environment's changing, how interest rates are going up, how there may be a focus on owner occupants and maybe a discouragement from investors. And what I've been doing here recently is I've been going through my book, One Rental at a Time, and trying to make sure I'm doing the right things, sharing with you all, the stories that really helped us on our 15, now 20-year journey. And what I want to do is I want to call your attention to page 13. If you have my book, go ahead and hit pause, and I'm going to read to you and we can go through it together. Page 13, there's a heading that says, "Watch for outside forces, but don't stress over them." Again, we've been doing this 20 years. The rules have changed dozens of times on us. So I appreciate that if you're in the moment, you're in a deal, you're doing these things, that it could feel unfair. You could feel like, the government, or I don't know, Janet Yellen or your bank just out to get you. I promise you, they're not out to get you. But again, they are seeing things in the environment. The rules change, and it's our job as investors to keep moving forward. So again, if you have the book, what I want you to do is go to page 13, and we're going to go through this section together. Again, the section is called "Watch Out for Outside Forces, but Don't Stress Over Them." Over the course of your investment career, there will be times when outside forces make an impact on your investing journey. In this book, I talk about several of those, and again, we're going through some more now. They could be in the form of tax code changes, a first-time buyer credit, like the one I discussed earlier in the book, or some other unseen events like bank or lending changes. My word of advice are this: don't stress over things you can't control. Think about that. Can you control the rules that Fannie Mae, the GSEs, the Treasury, the Fed do? No. So letting that be weight that you carry day in and day out is going to detract from your journey. You are on a journey to a better financial future, and if you stay on that journey long enough, financial freedom. So let me continue. It's a very short section. Again, my words of advice is don't stress over things you can't control. Your journey is long enough as is. Ain't it so? And you don't need to carry the weight of extra stress or concerns. When an external event occurs, take a moment or two to see if it impacts you. Some of these changes won't impact you negatively. Some will. Some will help you. As I talk about in the book just before page 13, some of the changes will actually help you. Most external events affect the market in general and do not really impact you, the individual, your individual offer. However, if external event creates an artificial pop in prices, like the one I discussed earlier in the book, don't be afraid to take a profit. And again, if it impacts you negatively or your market negatively, just reevaluate, offer less, and keep moving forward. I often think about the house we flipped. This is about a house that doubled in value in the last crash after the $8,000 tax credit. I don't need to keep reading this to you. It's all there. So in the end, folks, I was really impressed that I caught that very early in this book. You're investing in real estate one at a time. You're on a 10, 15, 20-year journey. Lots of things are going to change over time. If you allow each and every change to stress you out, to allow you to get unfocused, to waste days, you are going to miss opportunities. Take a look at this change and look at what may happen. There are going to be less people looking at deals. There are going to be less people doing their homework. There are going to be less people doing the work. Again, this book is a summary of 20 years. There's a lot in here that we saw. Lots of stuff we're going through now have been through and discussed. Rules changing, got it. Hard money, private money, got it. Banks saying no to investors, got it. Single family homes being too priced, in here. Multifamily being a deal, in here. Multifamily having to sell, in here. Folks, if you want to build confidence in yourself, you want to see what's possible, this is our journey. Full-time employees who had 15, 20 minutes a day to do the work, this is what's possible. Believe in yourself. Do the work. Don't be distracted. Don't let these other people who don't know you, don't frankly care about you, don't think about you, don't let them hurt your financial future. Hopefully that makes sense. Hope you keep doing the work. 10 to 20 minutes a day. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.